Hello, America. This is the classroom. That's right, the classroom. I'm your host, Flardy MAXAMILLION Joseph, and I'm here with two guests today from the Mock Trial Team, Brendan Eugene and Aaliyah Wallach.
Hello.
Nice seeing you two on my show.
Nice seeing you. Good to be here.
So, tell us a little about mock trial.
Well, mock trial is basically a fake trial that's given to us by the New York State Bar Association, where they give us like a fake case and then we have to perform it in front of judges and against other schools. We compete in tournaments, in about 4 tournaments to try and get into the county tournament. And then from there we go on to state tournament, national tournament, so on and so forth.
How does the scoring work? Do you have to win the case to beat the other team?
Normally, it's the team that has the highest points that the judge would also rule in favor of based on all of the information that they've presented during the case. But occasionally, they'll say this side of the case was a lot more obvious, so they may be guilty in this case, but based on all the points that they received, they have to be first. So,
how do you prepare for the trials, and how long does it take?
Oof, that takes a long time. We get our cases in about January, and we're sitting there and we prepare constantly, week after week. We have practices 2 or 3 days after school from 3 to 5. Sometimes we have weekend practices. Sometimes we have to stay later than 5 o'clock. It comes to the point where sometimes we even need to buy food for ourselves after the practices. So it's a long, tedious process, but it does pay off in the end when you win.
we have to write a lot of stuff ourselves, and then witnesses have to memorize scripts and lines, and everyone needs to really know the case and know their part and know other people's parts. So it's a lot of work that goes in other than just going to practice, stuff that you have to do by yourself at home. So.
Why did you join mock trial?
Well, for America, I would love to tell America why. I joined mock trial because I'm really kind of interested in the legal profession, and I wanted to see how it would work and how preparing for a trial and working with people and trying to really make myself better, try and get more of a team concept and see how the legal profession works and how well we can do things together, like if we put our minds to it.
Well, I originally joined mock trial because I do speech and debate, and I figured after sitting in on a few mock trial practices, maybe this would be something that I could do. So I decided to join and see how it went, and so far it's been great.
She's not the only one in speech and debate. She left that one out.
Oh, and Brendan's in speech and debate.
Thank you for acknowledging that.
You're welcome. What
is your favorite part about mock trial, and would you encourage other people to participate in it?
My favorite part's the winning. As cliche as that sounds, my favorite part is the winning, because it's nice to see all your hard work come to full fruition when you sit there and the judge says that your side won the case. And would I recommend this to somebody? Yes, I would. If you're willing to see how much work you put in and then to see how much you actually get out of it, I think that it is a wonderful experience that everyone should get a chance to do.
My favorite part, I would say, would actually be competing and doing the case. I love competing, whether it's in speech and debate, whether it's in mock trial, anything I do. That's kind of the fun part for me, especially when I get to be a witness. Yes, I would definitely recommend it to people. I'm not going to be a lawyer when I get older. I want to go into business. So even if they want to be a doctor, if they want to go into business, no matter what they want to do, this is something that will help them in the future. Like Brendan said, the preparation that you put in is whatever you get out. And that's a good life lesson for anyone.
So we learned about your thrill of the hunt, and we learned how you like to win. So we'll be right back after a commercial break.
Lights magically turn on and off when he enters a room. He can open locks without a combo.
I don't always drink soda, but when I do, I prefer Mountain Dew. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Welcome back to the flawed zone. I mean the classroom. So, we had a nice commercial break, and we had someone that was able to go out and see a mock trial. So, let's check it out.
Your Honor, the plaintiffs bring this lawsuit pursuant to the General Business Law, Section 349. That statute clearly makes deceptive business practices unlawful. However, it is the plaintiff who has the burden of proof. The plaintiff must prove their case by a fair preponderance of the evidence. Your Honor, the New York State Court of Appeals has established the necessary elements to prove a prima facie case of deception pursuant to Section 349 of the General Business Law.
Marking this document as Plaintiff's Exhibit 1 for identification purposes. I'd like to show it to the witness, please.
Go ahead, counsel.
If you want to deliver this. Thank you. Ms. Martin, I'd ask you to take a look at what we've marked for identification as Plaintiff's Exhibit 1. Do you recognize that document?
Yes, I do.
And what do you recognize it to be?
I recognize it to be the brochure that I received in the mail.
And how do you recognize it?
By its contents.
Okay, so you've read that brochure before?
Yes.
Now, when was it that you received this brochure in the mail?
In 2009, when I was 18.
Okay, and in terms of your education, what year of...
Did you know that Casey Key received the same exact brochure that you did prior to attending CPU?
I'm sure that every student received the same brochure.
Miss Martin, were you aware of the fact that most of your classmates were persistent and have actually landed jobs?
I made that percentile, but no, I wasn't.
Were you aware that most of your classmates have, in fact, landed jobs?
No, I wasn't.
Miss Martin, you testified on direct that you received a brochure from CPU, correct?
Yes.
Well, that was really intense. I think I worked up a sweat out there. I don't think Flardy, MAXAMILLION, the great one, legend Joseph, could be able to...
There's a new edition now.
to be able to handle that type of situation. But I know there's one thing I can handle that the two of you can't.
Try me.
And that's
Try me.
the test. That's right.
The test?
The test.
Why didn't you tell me there was a test? I didn't get to study anything.
This is our classroom, and we've had other episodes. Get with the deal. We'll be right back with the test. That's right, the test, after this commercial break. Welcome back, America, and everyone else in the world that we all love very much on the classroom. We are back and in time for the test. That's right, the test. Hit the lights! Nice. I'm digging the lights. So, may I have the test, please? And since we are interviewing mock trial, it's only fitting that we have the Holy Bible with us today. May you get into position? Do you promise to tell the truth and the whole truth so help you?
Yes, I do.
Very well. And do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you?
Yes, I do.
Very well. We have the test. Ladies and gentlemen, copyright St. John the Baptist, 2013.
Holla.
Question number 1. On the very important subject, matter of life and death, even the UN struggle with this issue. On the subject of fast food, do you prefer McDonald's, Burger King, or Sonic?
I'm going with McDonald's. I'll go with McDonald's.
Make it E.
Sonic. Definitely Sonic.
And you call yourself Americans.
There's nothing more American than McDonald's.
Yes, there is.
Sonic is amazing.
And it's called the king of all burgers, baby. All hail the regent. I'm a Burger King guy. That's the point. If you could become the CEO of any company, which would it be?
Google.
Apple.
Google. Apple. Me, personally, I would start my own company called The World and be CEO of it, a.k.a. rule the world from that angle, but okay.
The World Incorporated.
There we go. But you're entitled to your opinions. It's called free speech, which wouldn't happen anymore if I was CEO. Now, would you rather become, wow, ironic, Would you rather become president of the U.S. for a week or become the supreme leader of an alien society?
Supreme leader of an alien society.
I'll go Supreme Leader.
Yep.
Supreme leader of an alien society. You do realize supreme leader of an alien society might mean supreme ruler of plants.
That's not an alien society. I
Yes.
thought we're talking Martians here.
Martians aren't the only aliens out there. It could be alien plants. It could be plants from another planet.
What does it matter?
It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
You're still
I'm a
supreme
ruler.
leader.
I'm the ruler of all of them. The president, I got a week. I got Supreme Leader forever.
Me, I think since you have the plant factor of aliens, I would be president of the U.S., change the constitution a bit, then become supreme leader and change the
my
loophole of
goodness.
the aliens. But
CEO of the world.
once again, yes, World Incorporated. We already established that.
That's copyright Brendan Eugene 2013. The
No,
World
you can't
Incorporated.
copy it. It's only Flardy's own material. If you had to pick a lawyer to defend you in a case, who would it be?
Me.
Me.
London. Sorry about that. If Long Island became a state and it was up to you, where would you place the capital?
I gotta think. I wanna say either Montauk or Brentwood.
Brentwood.
Yes,
I live in
Brentwood.
Brentwood.
I
I live in
know,
Brentwood.
but-
Is there something you have something wrong
Yeah.
with Brentwood?
No, I'm just saying my answer would be not Massapequa because I live in Massapequa. So I wouldn't want the capital where I live. So I'm surprised that you picked Brentwood.
Nice.
People live in Albany. People
Just
live in
saying.
D.C.
Okay.
Yes, I want to go to
I'm
Howard.
just saying.
Let's
Yes.
let's keep it professional. So we already all unanimously agreed Brentwood. Okay. If you could add a word to the dictionary, what would the word and definition be?
Swagadocious. The meaning be super swaggy.
Super swaggy.
Brendan Eugene. The meaning being beyond strange.
Flardy Joseph. Epic. Okay, so that was a nice and very interesting test segment we had out there. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hit the lights! Nice. You see that? It's all in the wrist. You gotta get the motions.
Let me try. Let me try it. Lights.
No, you see? Come on.
We
Brendan, it was nice seeing you. Aaliyah, great seeing you. We'll see you in classes or somewhere in this huge building we have at St. John's. This has been The Classroom. That's right. The Classroom. This is Flardy, MAXAMILLION, the great one, Legend Joseph, signing off.